Good morning, dear participants and viewers. I'm a student of Vidura College and my name is Rajinthalina Maruge and I'm from grade 9. I have come forward to this ordinary competition to give my lively and valuable opinion about ethnic harmony. First of all, what is ethnic harmony? Ethnic harmony means all the races working together as a community such as racial, religious, linguistic and other certain traits that work harmoniously. And why is ethnic harmony so important to this world and especially to our motherland Sri Lanka? With the Sri Lankan identity, we look upon as one nation united under one flag. It says any individual can practice any religion they so wish to without having any boundaries drawn. As Sri Lanka, being a multi-ethnic and a multiracial country, with a diverse population, we, my dear friends, need to find the origins that call for discord and dispute between individuals. Citizens of this wonderful island tend to forget the benefits gained by prioritizing our identity, and this leads to social conflict. And given all this, Sri Lankans have faced ethnic tensions in history as well as in the recent past. We inherited the lifestyle of peace, non-violence, and understanding amongst the ethnicities that lay within this motherland for centuries from the golden era of our ancestors. Although discreet, they used to live in wondrous harmony amongst each other and to be so divided, negativistic, and doubtful amid the society, especially after independence. Instead of living harmoniously as one after the independence, we were led to fight for the power left by the British and to take over areas of the country. But what we created was further loss of development of this country to a further better place. And spent the years up till 2009 building and restoring continuously. For example, the 30 years of that unstaunched war between Sinhalese and Tamils were due to the loss of ethnic harmony and led to political instability as well as economic downfall. But in contrast to that, some of the countries in the world adapted ethnic harmony for the development of their motherland. Relatively speaking, Singapore. My dear friends, they have so many ethnic groups, but despite all that, they live side by side. And if I might just be corrected, it is one of the most advanced countries when looked into socially as well as economically. And all this is possible due to the immense effort given forth by the public as well as the government towards ethnic harmony. My whole intent of this speech is to educate my fellow Sri Lankans about prioritizing our Sri Lankan identity and the benefits we would acquire by behaving in such manners. We as Sri Lankans were blindfolded by short-sighted politicians for their personal gains, and hence we are still trapped in the chaos that they have created and been done. And my duty here today is to educate you into identifying that soft spot for improvising ethnic unity. We all can agree that our past actions led to our present. And talking about Sri Lanka, one of the most bold actions done today was done in 1956 when Prime Minister S.W.R.D. Bandaranaike made Sinhalese the official language and anyone who worked for the government had to use Sinhala as their formal language. This didn't seem bad when put forth because most of the population was Sinhalese. But that, my dear friends, was most and not all. The Tamils, the Muslims and all the other ethnicities that use English and their own languages up till that time since independence had to find their own ways to keep their occupations alive. Hence, they were forced to seek opportunities elsewhere in the world. With this bold decision, that's where we started brain drain from Sri Lanka. And not to ignore the fact that 30 years of untamed war took place because the Tamils hadn't their ethnic rights even in their own birthplaces. And that was just one of the major concerns. Now we tended to wonder amongst ourselves. If we had equal rights and given them an opportunity to work with their preferables, not only we could have slighted the chance of ruthless warfare, we could have also created a more economically strong country as well. We fought for the past 30 years and almost lost 60,000 valuable lives, which we could have used to improve our nation's economical structure. Now it's high time to leave the history in the past. We, being the future of this wonderful nation, shall put aside our differences and stand as one, united under one nation to steer our motherland away from the trenches. And this being a huge sacrifice, we must work simultaneously to make a strong economical platform for our generation. And in return, we will have a developed country within years. And we will stand together for us as well as the upcoming generations in ethnic unity. Thank you.